Plot contrivance. Plot contrivance is something that causes things to happen in a story that don't seem natural or believable. Now I bet you're wondering, lad, why are you telling me this? This isn't an English class. What's with you yapping about something I don't care about? Well, my dear viewer, I can't think of a better example of plot contrivance than in the Sinnoh League semi-final, because in that episode alone, I saw a top 5 arse whooping of all time given to my boy Ash Ketchum by Mr. Plotman himself, Tobias. And today, I want to talk about it. Alright, let me set the scene for you, yeah? It's the Pokemon League semi-finals. You just beat your rival. You feel hyped. You feel exuberated. You feel excited that you can't even believe. You're in the semi-final, finally, after years of trying and getting your arse whooped in so many of the leagues. And all you have to do is win 2 more battles, then you can actually win this. All you have to do is beat some mysterious ass nigga named Tobias. And after that, it's your first conference win. However, Tobias wasn't no regular trainer. No, Tobias was made specifically by Arceus so that he can stop Ash from getting his first win. And I want to talk about how Tobias cooked Ash so badly that I thought it was Gordon Ramsay himself cooking some filet mignon. Alright, so the battle starts. Tobias immediately whips out Darkrai, yeah, so things can get active. However, yeah, Ash decides to counter him with my nigga Heracross. Both of them start clashing with each other and it's looking pretty even on both sides. However, Tobias just goes and says, Darkrai,
put this nigga to bed.
See, you think it'd be over for Heracross at this moment, yeah? But Darkrai didn't know my nigga got sleep talk. And then he hit him straight to the chesticle with a horn attack. See, and bro, Ash is looking all excited there in the back like... See, things are looking up for Heracross, bro, but then Tobias just decided to be like,
He'll live the one shot real quick.
And that's all it took for Tobias to put Heracross down. Bro, what's even worse than all of this is about the fact that this whole battle took 1 minute and 30 seconds. One of his strongest Pokemon got beat in 1 minute and 30 seconds, bro. After that, I knew Tobias was single-handedly setting the tone for the entire match, man. And Tobias is even smiling now as well, bro. He must think Ash is trash right now, bro. 2 minutes! You couldn't even last 2 minutes, man. And Ash is making a wannabe aura farmer look like he's cold right now, bro. It's crazy. But it's fine, because Ash is going to bring out the right Pokemon that's going to finish the work that Heracross started. And you know what? Yeah, I know this one's going to be someone that you can rely on. Someone that always comes in clutch when it matters. The one who never loses when it really counts.
Torkoal Tour!
All the Pokemon you could have brought out, you chose Torkoal. Bro, Torkoal is one of the worst ones you could have chose. You brought a 60 overall to face a 99. What is wrong with you? You brought Yamcha to fight Whis. You brought Renji, not even 1000-year Blood War Renji, Soul Society Arc Renji, bro. Of all people, why him? And even Darkrai feels disrespected. I know he's thinking right now,
Am I a joke to you?
you know, I'm not even gonna try to go over what happened. Let's just roll the clip real quick.
Now, you start, Pulse.
Shit out here, nigga!
Torkoal, no!
Torkoal is unable to battle. Darkrai wins.
See, this is exactly why he went to the lab after the Home League. See, you know it's bad when you can even see the visible worry and fear in Pikachu's face right now. Cause he's even thinking like,
Okay, we are cooked.
Torkoal came in and lost in 18 seconds. And not only did he lose in 18 seconds, he did no damage as well, bro. It's terrible. How was he meant to feel? Let's just move on to the next battle, man.
Gible, I choose you!
Look, I get it, yeah, Gible won a couple of matches. He did pretty good against Conway and was able to be the MVP of the entire match. However, this does not warrant bringing him to fight a mythical Pokemon. A mythical Pokemon, a Pokemon that is thought to not exist. It's like putting LeBron James up against Zeus. However, even though I still had no faith in Gible, his overall performance was not that bad. Alright, so the battle starts, and Gible is able to land a rock smash directly onto Darkrai's face. But Darkrai doesn't care, shrugs the hit off, and immediately uses Ice Beam. This is where I had to start giving Gible his flowers, because he immediately started to outweave all of Darkrai's attacks at him, and then immediately hit him with the Draco Meteor. See, but Darkrai said, let me get that Sonic Sway real quick, yeah? And weaved everything, and immediately hit Gible with the shit out of here, nigga! I know some of you are gonna say, why did you give Gible so much praise compared to Torkoal? Unlike Torkoal, Gible was on the team for 2 weeks and was able to be an MVP of a whole battle and damage a legendary. Torkoal was on the team for a whole season and couldn't even last 18 seconds. They are not the same. But anyway, let's move on to the next Pokemon, shall we? You see, I thought the situation was hopeless. Tobias has made Darkrai go through Ash's whole team like he's everyone's favourite crowd pleaser, Bonnie Blue, and I just had no way of thinking how Ash could escape this situation until he brought out the GOAT.
Sceptile, I choose you!
And Ash is going with Sceptile.
When I saw Sceptile step onto the stage, I thought my eyes were deceiving me. Did Ash finally bring out a 90 overall to fight the good fight? Did he finally bring out someone who could actually save him? And I thought, finally, Sceptile, an ace you can always rely on. Someone who never fails to perform when it matters the most. Someone who's been one of them ones since he was a Trico. You know, let's watch him get to work real quick here.
Whoa, fast! Go, Sceptile, awesome!
Dodge it.
Okay, he missed, but he can recover.
No, Sceptile!
Nah, you know what, yeah, it's fine. It's just a scratch.
Sceptile!
If Sceptile gets hit again, it's not going to be good.
Wake up, Sceptile! You've gotta wake up!
Man said after I just glazed you, you now have your ass tooted up like you're ready to get some sensual strokes from Diddy. See, at this point, yeah, you think it would be over for Ash. However, he decided to hit Sceptile with a Torque no Jutsu real quick.
Sceptile, come on! Snap out of it!
Get out!
Sceptile!
See, and them words woke him up. He knew he had business to finish that his teammates left, so that he went and hit Darkrai with one of the meanest leaf blades of all time. After two of his teammates and Torkoal fought so hard to win, finally, he was able to finish off the work that they started. And you know what, yeah? After this, I thought he single-handedly turned the situation around and things were finally looking good for Ash. So after this happened, my first thought was, damn, so what's Tobias gonna whip out? Maybe a Tyranitar? Maybe a Dragonite?
Right here in this Pokeball. Let's go! And Tobias' second Pokemon is Latios.
No, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no, yeah, to the no, to the no, 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 yeah.
But you know what, yeah, Ash doesn't care. He goes and says, whoever don't stand on nothing, dies on nothing. Sceptile, show them this works.
Latios.
Nah, I don't even blame Sceptile here, bro. Not only did he have to fire fucking Darkrai, then immediately after, Latios gets whipped out in his face. Not even in the Great Ball as well. What was my nigga meant to do? See, and also, I think if we have an insight into Ash's thoughts, it's probably, goddamn, I sure brought out Sceptile first. And also, why did I go and bring Torkoal? Anyway, let's move on to the next Pokemon, shall we?
Okay, Swallow, I choose you!
See, when I saw Swallow, I thought, you know what, yeah, this is a solid choice. He is a underrated bird who can always clutch up when it matters the most. Plus, he technically went Super Saiyan as well, so he has to be strong. Alright, so let's see how this fight went, yeah?
Bring it on!
Yeah, I don't even know what I expected, yeah. Like, Brock's yapping just got me, like, convinced he actually had the shot. I don't even know, bro. I had too high of praise for him. Yo, sure just brought Corfish. Like, if Corfish was here, Corfish would have won, bro. Corfish would have handled it. Alright, we down to the final Pokemon now. And of course, who better than Pikachu to step up here and finish the job? And these two waste no time. Latios immediately hits a Giga Impact here, whilst Pikachu counters it with a Volt Tackle. However, Tobias decides to make Latios hit another Giga Impact, and Pikachu tries to counter with Iron Tail, but that shit don't work and he takes it straight to the chest. See, then Tobias starts making Latios do the most, by making him have a whole arse descend before he finishes off Pikachu. But Pikachu ain't going out like no scrub, so he starts jumping on Latios' back, and then spams the hell out of Thunderbolt. Latios then tries to use Light Screen to start protecting himself, but Pikachu's still spamming Thunderbolt like he's playing Ness right now. But then Latios then decides to toss Pikachu up here, and these two have one final clash to end the match for good. Pikachu uses a Volt Tackle Runner and combines with an Iron Tail, whilst Latios uses a Luster Purge to try to stop him. And the end result of the battle is...
Pikachu and Latios are both unable to battle.
I'm not even surprised Ash lost here, because the second I saw Tobias whip out a Latios here, immediately after using a Darkrai, I knew he was playing on the New Game Plus with hacks enabled. Plus, even if Ash had beaten Latios, I know Tobias would have whipped out a Mega Mewtwo or something. But you know the crazy thing about Tobias? It's not the fact that he beat every single gym leader with one Pokemon, or that he ran through the entire tournament with one Pokemon. He is not champion. This is what makes the battle 10 times worse. He is not champion after running 2 legendaries on his squad. He somehow wasn't able to beat Cynthia. There is no excuse for you to lose when you are running 2 legendaries on your team, yet somehow you can't beat a woman who just has a regular ass team, bro. And I don't care how busted her Garchomp is, fam. There is no excuse for you not to be champion right now. The thing is, I want to put Tobias as an S tier fraud right now, because not only did he fail to become champion, yeah, he was trying to aura farm the entire tournament like he's Piccolo. But the thing is, I have to put Ash on a bigger fraud scale than him, because he lost to him. And what do you call a fraud who lost to a fraud, bro? And this hurts me because this is my favorite variation of Ash as well. And he lost. And he low-key might be the most fraudulent one because he lost to a fraud. But yeah, nah, this is just me yapping in it. And you know, tell me your opinions about Tobias in the comments here. You know, like the video, subscribe for more videos, and you know, turn on notifications after you subscribe so you know when I'm uploading, so you can see my videos on time. So, you know, this is Lad, yeah, and you know, in a bit. Also, this is the first video, yeah, so if it was bad, yeah, please allow me, I beg.